Beauchamp High School's 29th graduation ceremony. Would everyone please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance by Reagan Rowe and remain standing for the invocation by William Long.
Of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Assistant Principal Mr. Michael Lonklow will present the honor graduates of the senior class of 2020. Mr. Lonklow.
Tall, so I have to lean down. Just want to congratulate and remain standing, please. First up, with the GPA of 3.5, Ike Staley. Next, with the GPA of 3.55, Tatum Dowd. With a GPA of 3.637, Zoe Noel. With a GPA of 3.648, Jacinta Lazar. Tied with GPAs of 3.655, Chase Boxey and Michaela Fielder. Moving right along with the GPA of 3.66, Allie Jacobs. Tied with GPAs of 3. Next up with the GPA of 3.750, Bram Saraceno. With a GPA of 3.892, Ross Bork. With a GPA of 3.928, Sierra Junjahan. With a GPA of 3.963, Jacob Mallet. A GPA of 3.964, Olivia Potter. With a GPA of Kimball. Tied with GPAs of 4.0, Addie Lalon and Lucas Morrow. Continuing on with the GPA of 4.034, Harlan Fontenot. We have another tie, both with GPAs of 4.103, Reagan Bro and William Lonklow. We now come to our top three ranks, the positions of historian, salutatorian, and valedictorian for this year's graduating class. At number 3, our historian and ceremonies for 107, Corey Hoss. That brings us to our top 2 students for this year. Our valedictorian with a GPA of 4.178, Haley. Finally, our number 1 ranked student and valedictorian of the class of 2020 with a GPA of 4.250, Miss Alana Plum. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my very great pleasure to present to you a considerably long way to the honor graduates of the high school graduating class of 2020. Welcome home and farewell.
Good evening to the senior class of Goshen High School. I thought on much. Your class of 2020 will be known for the prize of many. Unlike in 1995, being the first class to complete principles. You were born the year of 9/11, started high school during the horrific flood, now graduating during this pandemic that is causing heartache across this world. You all have mastered the art of excelling in spite of. You all are still here, stronger than ever, and ready for whatever this world brings your way. You have overcome so much already in your short life that you will have so many stories to tell for generations to come. That is truly close to one another and will have a bond like no other for many years to come. I returned at Goshen High campus 4 years ago, and I'm blessed to have had the opportunity to watch you all grow and build lasting memories. Always remember my 3 R's at the beginning of school for our student orientation. Respect yourself, respect your parents, and respect others. You will never fail in life if you remember all those 3 R's. Never forget you. I am happy now that we are getting a new place in front of school dedicated Foundation. Mr. Michael Moore is a former graduate of Goshen High School. We love you, class of 2020. Go Gators. On behalf of Mr. Jenkins and St. Landry Parish School Board, it is my pleasure this evening to represent the Superintendent's Award of Academic Excellence. Reserve those graduates exceptionally high ACT score at high school. With an ACT composite score of 28, Graham Saraceno. With an ACT composite score of 29, Lucas Morrow. Finally, with an ACT composite score of 32, all of you and good luck.
Alana Plum, valedictorian of the class of 2020, will deliver her valedictorian address. Alana? Long awaited, waiting for this moment since we walked into those doors on the very first day of freshman year. I would first like to thank our parents, teachers, and faculty who have all helped contribute to earning our diplomas tonight. On our first day of freshman year, we walked in those halls not knowing that these next 4 years would shape our lives into who we are today. Little did we know we were going to make memories that will last a lifetime. Ironically, we began us to have a hiccup at the beginning of our freshman year. However, we did not let it faze us, and we continued to persevere throughout the year. In the blink of an eye, we began to know Goshen as a second home. Our chaotic class learned the do's and don'ts of high school quickly throughout our sophomore and junior year. Short months we were going to be spending our last year of high school together. In no time, the first day of senior year came along. We were finally experiencing what we were told was the best year of high school. It was everything we were promised, for the most part, another way of throwing surprises when you least expect it. When we first learned that we were going to be out of school for 3 weeks, we thought it would be a mini vacation. Oh, how wrong we were. Once school was canceled for the remainder of the year, it finally set into our minds that we were done with senior year 2 months before we were supposed to be. Some of us felt relieved, others angry, but we can all agree that it came as a shock to all of us that we ended the year early. This wasn't supposed to be how our senior year ended. We thought, what about prom and lanyard day? We were definitely all nervous to see what was going to happen at graduation. Those memes saying we would have to click to walk for graduation terrified us because it was actually becoming a possibility. Thankfully, we are here today, and thank God for that. We all had so many questions. Why us? Why our situations? Amazing memories during these hard times. Even though it's not lanyard day or prom, this has probably been one of the most memorable times of our lives. We were born when our country was filled with despair and hopelessness after 9/11, and we are graduating when our country is struggling through a pandemic. We all know that God gives his toughest battles to his strongest warriors and help our society through as well. We have bright things heading our way, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. 2020 signing out.
My administrative assistant and senior sponsor, Mr. Derek Meir, will now award the diplomas to the class of 2020. Beauchamp High School alma mater will follow. Ms. Saintian.
Olivia Tesano. Amber Marie Anderson. Seth Paul Arredondo. Andrew Paul Deandra Renee Baloney. Kavan James Benoit. Kath. Devon Francis Boast. Llewellyn Boudreaux. Mark Antonio Rowe. Claire Amari Elizabeth Cole. Traylon Jamal Collins. Jacob Sebastian Crater.